back on course. Rose gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And here's Rose. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And it's Davis missing. The Pacers off to a quick start here. 6-point game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pacers making a switch here.
Number 10, Kyrie Irving.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Mitchell left side. On the wing, Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
KD can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
KD on the wing. Puts up a deep three. Boston grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Anthony Davis.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Irving. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside for Durant. They get it again. It's Edwards on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Boston making a switch here.
Checking into the Celtics. Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Here's Boston now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers break your dance career.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone, let's get excited. Let's thank them, everyone.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brown, right side. The rebound by KD.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Irving. Off the run. Drills it from outside.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
It's stolen by Edwards. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Irving. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Edwards from the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Celtics making a change here. The Celtics with the lead. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Celtics, trailing by 2. The offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Celtics trailed by 5. Outside, Wall. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Green, the screen. It's stolen by Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Now on the court is your squad.
Celtics trailed by 4. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Let's find those fans. Get loud again for your Pacers hype crew.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pacers leading by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And here is Simmons. Back to Green. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Outside, KD. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
The three from Davis. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. To the inside. Here's Durant. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside, Porzingis. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Celtics passing it around. Back to Porzingis. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Green. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Gobert. In the corner, Irving with it. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
Well, Kyrie Irving, dangerous from any spot on the floor, but in the corner, boy, you better get out and check him.
Here's Davis. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Now, Levine wide open. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Mitchell. Boston, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boston ball. Celtics substitution. Nikola Jokic.
Celtics trail by 12. Baker in the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Green in the high post. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Irving. Green left side. The kick out to Irving. On the clock. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
It's Durant on the wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Checking in for the Pacers.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. They need this one. It's stolen by Edwards. Irving with a clean look. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 12. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Misses the three. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.